We are now just days away from Election Day in New Jersey. All eyes there, of course, on the race for governor. A Quinnipiac poll released this afternoon shows Democrat Mikey Sherrill leading Republican Jack Ciattarelli 51 to 43%. Early in-person voting in the state will continue until Sunday. Sean Hannity is hosting a town hall with Ciattarelli tonight in Ocean County. Former President Barack Obama will be campaigning with Sherrill on Saturday. On Tuesday, Pennsylvania voters will face a choice that typically flies under the radar, whether 3 justices on the Pennsylvania Supreme Court will remain on the bench. Many may be wondering, why is this so-called retention vote getting so much attention? Action News anchor Sarah Bloomquist takes a closer look at a ballot issue bringing in millions of dollars of ad revenue.
Vote yes.
Vote no.
The ads are flooding local airwaves. Vote yes to retain 3 Pennsylvania Supreme Court justices. Vote no to remove them. Millions spent on a ballot issue that typically gets very little attention.
It's incredibly unusual, and it really is indicative of how intense and polarized our political system has become, that what was traditionally a retention election, something that very few people paid attention to, except maybe the judges on the ballot. We have a situation now of millions and millions of dollars from all across the country being poured into this race.
7 justices sit on Pennsylvania's Supreme Court, 5 Democrats, 2 Republicans. Voters will decide if 3 of the Democrats should retain their seats for another 10 years. Conservative activists want to change the court's ideological makeup, arguing the justices overstepped their bounds on rulings including mail-in voting and pandemic-related mandates. But it's future decisions likely to come before the PA Supreme Court that will have implications well beyond the Keystone State. And that's why this race is getting so much attention.
The issue of redistricting, gerrymandering across the country, it certainly is at the top. But then, of course, there's other political issues such as abortion rights and voting rights and such that are also potentially on the docket for the justices.
Only once this century has a Pennsylvania Supreme Court justice not been retained. If the 3 justices are ousted, the results would be immediate. A vacancy would allow Governor Shapiro to nominate a replacement, but his nominee would need to be confirmed by a Republican-controlled state Senate, which could delay or refuse until a judicial election in 2027, leaving the court at a standstill. I'm Sarah Bloomquist, Channel 6 Action News.